Okay, let's not beat around the bush. So G-I-DLE released their second studio album, 2, and it caused a pretty insane amount of buzz and controversies here and there, at least on my Twitter. The first controversy that surrounded this album was actually the pre-release single, Wife. On January 21st, I-DLE dropped the music video with simple yet striking visuals. As you can see, they're quite literally just dancing in an all-white backdrop set while wearing a uniform styling of quintuplets as they're wearing the same hairstyle, hair color, and article of clothing. The low-budget joke was quickly followed by the first controversy of this song, the visual concept. The on-the-nose quintuplet styling and the song being titled Wife, everyone began to realize that this is a commentary on men's expectation on women to become a stereotypical and traditional wife. Again, the quintuplet styling addresses the stereotype that after marriage, women are seen to be quote-unquote expired. They become the same, they lose their color and personalities. They purposefully didn't lip-sync or mouth the lyric to the song throughout the entire music video like all singers in a music video are expected to do, challenging the idea of the traditional expectation of a wife to clean, to cook, and to fulfill man's sexual needs, supported by the lyric, "I don't want a wife, wife, wife." Lastly, the W of the wife symbol printed on their t-shirts is crossed out and replaced by the symbol of Korean won, the currency of Korea. It could mean they're redefining wife as money to symbolize a trophy wife, or alluding women can be independent by themselves. I think many would agree with this concept interpretation. It's the regular post-soojin G-I-DLE formula to take a topic that's pretty edgy and deliver it in a humorous, maybe laid-back take through their music. And might I add, they're usually pretty on time with whatever viral topics of the socio-political issues that circulate TikTok during that particular period of trend cycle. This time around, I-DLE challenged the traditional idea about wives the same time as tradwives was trending back in January on TikTok. In my opinion, that's the impressive part of G-I-DLE. They are consistent enough to be quote-unquote progressive each comeback. The actual element of this song that caused a real controversy is actually the lyrical content of this song. I cook cream soup, taste is coco loco. Want me your wife, but she is. I clean your room, it's so twinkle twinkle. Want me your wife, but she is. A little touch on my tongue, you're so burr burr burr. Ah ha ha. Ah, you can wipe it everywhere, but don't touch delicate lips. From head to toe, just chop chop chop. If you get it now, you should try it now. Some people say that there's a metaphor behind this song. They theorize that the cream soup that tastes like Coco Loco is a metaphor for some poison, painting the picture of a wife who is babysitting her husband by feeding him a poisonous soup so she can escape their marriage that feels like a trap. Now see, from the outside perspective looking in, it's pretty logical because this narrative goes well with the quintuplet concept. But mama, there's a pretty fair amount of sexual innuendos on this song. I think you are reaching a little too far. No, don't cookie me. Don't cookie me. What if we just try to come on board with me on a journey to acceptance that this song is actually about G-I-DLE singing about wanting to be grown women and do grown women stuff. Let's take a step back and reread the English translation of this song. In what world, you can wipe it everywhere but don't touch delicate lips from head to toe, just chop chop chop. If you get it now, you should try it now, is deeply profound? This song isn't really about feminism, and it's okay. Just because they got songs about women empowerment and even on this album, let's not put them high on the feminism pedestal. Don't disappoint yourself. Do me a favor. Learn from Hyuna. Breathe. What if we looked wife as a whole to be a double entendre? I don't know if this is the right demonstration of double entendre, but listen, I like the idea of that. That makes this song versatile. Despite it being pretty horrible, the experience is there. We got the powerful women message through the concept of the video and the funny sexual contents through the lyrics now that KBS banned the song from their broadcasts. It's so stupid. I'm so sorry. You let 7 by Jungkook win your trophy at Music Bank, but banned G-idle for having the same type of lyrical content? I don't know, man. Anyways, is the rumor that Cube and KBS purposefully strategized the banning surprising? No. Is the song ability to cause this much buzz commendable? Yes. Is the music video concept creative? Yes. But is the music itself good?
I don't think so.
As a track itself, it perplexed me. But then I moved a little. It feels gimmicky. It feels like a gimmick. I guess hence it became the first taste of the album. But if I put my K-pop Bayonetta glasses on, this song was meant to be enjoyed in your good old K-pop fan experience. To enjoy and listen to it with the music video as a whole thing. That is the case for me. Regarding the song being only 2 minutes and it being the album closer, it just leaves the album sequence feeling a little awkward. This could be an intro track, to be honest, or maybe an interlude, I don't know. Another one, to add to my opinion, I'm just gonna read this Reddit reply that resonates with my opinion of this song. Wife is funny, and it relies on its own obnoxiousness to make it even funnier. But if it were any longer, it would start to feel like someone who takes forever to get to a punchline. Okay, we're on to the next big boss, Super Lady. Super Lady stands as the title track or main promotional single of the album. To kickstart this song's lore, I have to mention the concept plagiarism. They were saying that they copied this... What's this concept called? I'll just call it Grown Women Winter. Of this brand called Aurela Hoxha. I apologize if I pronounce it in the wrong way. They're wearing furry, fuzzy hats, skirts, boots, and coats while standing in a winter wonderland, just as the same as the brand's campaign pictures. The difference is, said brand used a real winter location. As for I-DLE, they shot it in a studio. Obviously. Yeah, sure, they look similar. Like I can't even deny or justify how I-DLE's idea was original, but I literally just talked about this idea on my last video, Shakespeare. Originality is dead and I'm dancing on its grave. But I do wish I-DLE would have done some tweaks or nuances around this concept. Listen, I'm pretty sure Aurela Hoxha also did not invent this concept. The idea of wearing less clothing in a cold, winter environment has been around since ages. It's like such a popular what-if question. So please, unclench. I'm all about taking inspirations from anybody. But I'm also gonna need them to make sure that they're making that concept their own. And it's a cycle. It's just gonna be a cycle. It's gonna be done again and again in K-pop. Like the I-DLE and aespa, it just happened on the top of the year. After that, G-idle, and then who's next? You know, it's just a matter of time. So please stop. It's just so counterproductive to complain and bitch about it. Now actually, the scent of this track entered the room before it actually entered the room. Because a few days before this album was released, Soyeon said on a teaser of a show they were gonna guest star on to promote the album that the budget for this comeback was a whopping 1.1 billion won. 120 grand-ish? US dollar. I guessed it was a big budget, but then while I'm writing the script, I'm pretty sure it cost a company $1 million to debut a group, so I don't know. Again, another good marketing tactic, noise marketing tactic from the girls. It did kinda get me excited. You know, I was expecting a grand-ass music video, and a grand-ass music video we got, as it turns out. Alongside the album cover, the Super Lady music video is like a super on-the-nose nod to 2010's second-gen era of K-pop. Like it's very 21, Tiara, and all the girl crush aunties. The venue is huge. They did a whole Produce Gaze Planet 999 performance on this one. Every set looks expensive. They did homage to Cruella, Medusa, Cleopatra, and many more. You guys decode it for me. I'm actually stunned with how the video turned out to be. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love the consistency with the silver metallic color code on this MV and the album cover. Wish it was also implemented to the other two music videos for this era too. And of course, they were accused of plagiarizing 21. It's never that serious. Trust me. Soyeon herself has said before that she is a big fan of CL and 21, and now that she has all the creative control, YL got mad. And I heard every member also had to pay some percentage amount of money for this music video or for this comeback. I heard that Cube gone broke. I don't know. You know what? CLC karma. And again, coming from I-DLE, a very referential group that is literally their appeal. Why are we surprised that they intentionally or unintentionally referenced other groups like aespa, the Sserafim, and IVE on a song titled Super Lady, a song that celebrates women empowerment and self-confidence? Like, be serious for once. Think. Now, for the song itself. Listen, this is just my opinion, but I always think Soojin took I-DLE's good music with her. I don't know. So I've never expected much from them over time. I was expecting something grand, bold, rebellious, and some shock factors here and there, and that was what I got. It's not bad. Super Lady, it's not bad. I appreciate I-DLE's performance on this track. Soyeon was singing the fuck out of that intro. The verses kinda eat. I like the mid-tempo bass chorus. It's dark. It fits the aesthetic of the song. Trust, it's going 40 times platinum in the Itaewon gay clubs. I also appreciate the trancey vibe of the chorus. Lady, call me super lady. And that's about it. The song is 2 minutes and 32 seconds, and rightfully so, as an anthemic type song. I don't know, I think it's gonna drag itself on for too long if it was longer. Regarding the quote-unquote criticism Soyeon has faced for that one single trailer of the Super Lady music video, majority of those are borderline xenophobia. Like,
it's not that serious. Trust me, I know that.
So many American pop stars themselves have intentionally sang in broken English. Britney, Ariana, everybody and their Max Martins have done it. So I don't see how Soyeon, whose first language is not English, grammatically correct and accurately pronounced English on her own songs that she wrote? If you simply just don't like her tone of voice, then don't complicate yourself by doubling it down to be xenophobic. No one should be shamed or insulted for trying to speak in a language that isn't theirs. Korean speakers specifically, or most of Asians, I guess, there are a lot of sounds in English that doesn't exist in Korean, and the intonation is completely different. She chose to sing in English because that's the only language you understand. If you still don't want to enjoy that, then click out. I don't know. Okay, another okay track. Revenge is a pop rock song with a tinge of Afrobeats in the verses. And I feel like it's just been there, done that for I-DLE, you know? And they just won't let this song develop itself. It's undercooked. It definitely needs more than 3 minutes in the case for this song to be even. Even though I don't like it, but I see the potential of this song to be good. But the chorus is pretty melodic. It sounds pretty nice. Also, what do you think about the soojin, shuhua double role character theory from the music video? It's kinda cute, not gonna lie. Doll. Turn it off. Turn it off. I'm done with this Bella Porch music in K-pop. I'm begging you, please. It's 2024. Also, it's low-key giving Agassi? What? This might be their hate soojin. Do you see the vision? Speaking of vision, now we're talking. Okay, G-idle, you ate that one thing. Like Passion Fruit by NMIX, I'm obsessed with the East Coast Club arrangements, with a little surprise of UK drill in the pre-chorus. Whoa, I just naturally love songs like this. It feels smooth, easy yet interesting. I love the fast tempo, the soft top line against the heart-pumping Jersey Club. Such a nice contrast. And I'm about to say the words. Thank you, Newjeans. Thank you, Pink Pantheress. 7 Days. 7 Days is a song about wanting to be with someone, supposedly a significant other, all the time. It's a pretty straightforward song. Offering a moodier side of the album, this song is pretty atmospheric for like half of it. As I described, this song definitely fits the alt pop genre category. If you did not know, I kinda dislike alt pop in K-pop. Well, probably in general, because it's rarely done right. Oftentimes, it hinders the potential of these K-pop songs to be interesting and feel like they have a soul. Just watch my Red Velvet Chill Kill review. They were dragging me through hell with that one. Now I like Chill Kill. I like Chill Kill the song. Update, I love Chill Kill the song. I think it's great, okay? Moving on. But this one, it works for me. 7 Days. Because surprise, around the 1 minute mark, they're starting to put that drum and bass sample in the pre-chorus, which at this point, finding out what K-pop B-side randomly uses drum and bass is like a bonus point for me. I love breakbeat, which includes the Jersey clubs, the Baltimore clubs, and the drum and bass, and etc. In this case, drum and bass, it was born in the 90s to early 2000s electronic dance music scene. With all the Y2K renaissance, it just makes sense to have a drum and bass moment at least for your B-sides, you know? But I need them to embrace this genre more. Follow newjeans' footsteps. I don't know. I don't care. Just breathe a little, you know? They didn't invent that genre too. Okay? Overall, I like the atmospheric sound of this track, coupled with the DNB. They just marry so well together. On to the 6th track of this album, Fate. I actually like this soft pop rock track. The melodies are pretty infectious, almost feels like a slice of life anime soundtrack. I love the traditional approach to the instrument production. Traditional as in there's no glaring synths, other electronic manipulation or distortions. It's just a vibe. The downside of this song is definitely the mixing. The top line sounds pretty muffled. It also has little to no climax and highlights, so it has the potential to be forgotten. This song could definitely benefit from being longer. Like, girl, please, just 1 more minute, 1 more fun section. We are literally almost close to something very good. Give it a chance. I don't know. Rollie. It's okay, I guess. I get some dollar vibe from it. Dollar. The trap beats are kinda hitting, and that's about the good stuff of this song. Rollie in my back, Unfortunately, this song is dull, redundant, has little to no highlight and climax. Like, the song progresses nowhere. It's like watching a character on a movie without character development. Again, this has the potential to be a banger, but it just falls short and limits itself to just be a song under 3 minutes. What a shame, what a shame. In the end of the day, it's a cute project, a cute cash grab, a cute noise marketing tactic. Unfortunately, a full album or a studio album should be something so excellent because it's a career-defining moment. And for I-DLE, as it turns out, failed to do so. It's the perfect field to do what you're good at. In I-DLE's case, girl crush, being eerie, being pretty experimental, being a little bit artsy, being a little bit edgy with their musicality. That's what they're good at. Do what you're good at and push boundaries with it. Experiment with it. Look, the album cover is very shiny, very second-gen vibes. I thought at least they were gonna do something a little metallic, futuristic, something like FX, just like their earlier stuff. The eerie, moody, atmospheric sounding pop music, R&B music, their house music. But no, it's almost a majority of bland attempts at merely making a full album. It feels like they're making this album just for the sake of making an album. And Cube needs money. Hell, I don't even think there's any verse from Soyeon that is one to write home about on this album. My expectations for I-DLE to return to their signature sound, the sound that made them that girl crush group from Cube back then, was low. But damn, This album's low is pretty appalling. I know everybody has to evolve and sound modern, especially in the realm of K-pop. It's an ever-evolving genre. It's an ever-changing genre. But I don't like that this project doesn't have a soul, the soul and identity of (G)I-DLE. The track lengths are also absolutely obnoxious. With the overall album length being 21 minutes, that is barely a mini album. Mama, NMIX's newest mini album is 4 seconds longer than this full album. Keep that in mind. That is one of the main issues of this project. Almost all of the songs feel largely unfinished, underproduced, and underwritten, mostly ending after 2 verses and 2 choruses. It would have benefited from extra help from outside producers. Or just lock the girls out of the writer's room. I think I can liken this album as the HBO show where Jennie starred in, The Idol. The buzz behind both of these projects before the release date was insane, the budget was insane, and eventually, the 2 respective projects look amazing aesthetically. But behind those beautifully crafted exteriors, there's almost a hollow interior inside them. The Idol had nothing to offer storytelling-wise, while 2 has little to no heart and personality of (G)I-DLE. Anyway, I'll give 2 (I-DLE's second studio album a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, just please know that this is just my opinion. Just take it with a grain of salt. I think the biggest issue of this album, that's titled 2, marking (G)I-DLE's second full album, is why couldn't they just wait and release it on February 2nd?